We live in an era of the loudest person in the room. We've been conditioned to believe that success is a metric of noise, that if you aren't trending, you aren't existing. But noise is temporary. Hype is a bubble that eventually bursts, leaving nothing behind but exhaustion. I'm not interested in building hype. I'm interested in building infrastructure. Hype tells you to sprint. Infrastructure gives you a road to run on. Without a foundation, the most brilliant creative minds spend 90% of their energy just trying to be noticed, leaving only 10% for the actual craft. When we focus on the flash, we neglect the fuel. We need systems that outlast a news cycle. Think about how we describe creativity today. We call it content. Content is something to be consumed, discarded, and replaced. When a person becomes a content creator, they become a cog in a machine that demands constant feeding. I want to build a space where creatives are seen as contributors, not content. A contributor has agency. A contributor has a seat at the table. When we shift this language, we stop looking at art as a commodity to be mined and start looking at it as a vital service to society. We move from, "What can I use you for?" to, "What can we build together?" The current landscape forces freelancers into a Hunger Games of visibility. We are told that for one person to get the gig, 10 others must fail. This creates a culture of gatekeeping and secrecy. Imagine, instead, a system where freelancers circulate opportunity instead of competing for visibility, where the goal isn't to be the only one seen, but to ensure the entire ecosystem is healthy. This is where hiring stops being transactional, where it's no longer just a line item on a budget and becomes relational. You aren't just buying a skill, you're investing in a person. This isn't just theory. This includes the hard mechanics of the industry. This includes collaboration that is fair. This includes being hired for what you're worth. This includes building networks that actually function. A functional network isn't a collection of business cards or LinkedIn connections you never message. It is a safety net. It is a shared resource pool. It is the realization that the starving artist trope only exists because the infrastructure around them was designed to let them starve. We have enough audiences. We have enough fan bases. An audience watches. A fan base follows. But neither of them sustains the soul of the creator during the quiet years. We don't need more followers. We need a community, because what happens without art? The world becomes a series of transactions, efficient, cold, and empty. But with infrastructure, art becomes the heartbeat of everything we do. Let's stop building for the algorithm and start building for each other.